Today I'm going to take a look at the Velocifire AL65, and it's another in stock aluminum 65% keyboard. So the AL65 by Velocifire costs $99 and comes fully pre-built. You get 5 different case color options, which include silver, black, red, pink and black. And as for the switch options, you only get one choice, which we'll take a closer look at later in this video. The keyboard comes wrapped in a PE foam sheet and comes with a dust cover too. You also get some accessories, which include a switch and keycap holder, a cable, and the user manual. Now let's take a closer look at the design of the keyboard. The AL65 has a smooth CNC'd aluminum finish with rounded edges, a volume knob in the top right, and a blocker left to the arrow keys. The keyboard really feels premium as it has some significant heft to it, coming in at around 1.5 kilos, which is 3.3 pounds. The side profile is simple and for some perhaps boring, with the box on wedge style case structure. On the back is where you find the USB port, along with toggle switches for the connection and storage for the wireless USB dongle. The underside of the keyboard is where you find rubber feet and screws for easy disassembly and assembly. Other than that, there's really nothing more to it. Now on to the switches, keycaps, and stabilizers. The switches in this board are factory lubed and are called the Star Flower linear switches. They have a palm stem and top housing and a PA66 bottom housing. The actuation is 39 grams and the bottom out is 45 grams, so it's a pretty light switch. It also has a shortened travel of 3.6 millimeters that will provide you with a light and satisfying typing experience. The keycaps are double shot PBT, decently thick, and the colors are nicely saturated. But like many other budget keycaps, these also have inconsistent legends, especially with the thickness of some of them. It's especially noticeable on the caps lock keycap. The plate mounted stabilizers in this board are pre-lubed and is done pretty much perfectly. All these stabilizers sound great, and especially the spacebar is so satisfying to use. Now let's take a brief look at the internals. In the bottom case is where you find the 4000 mAh battery, and as for the foams, you get pretty much everything: case foam, plate foam, IXP switch film, and a PET sound pad too. The PCB has south-facing RGB and has per key flex cuts. The FR4 plate also has flex cuts. It's also really refreshing to see other plate materials in newer keyboards, as I feel that only polycarbonate plates are being used. But again, it's all preference. Now let's hear the sound test. So the typing experience is really nice and enjoyable due to the flex cuts in both the plate and PCB. Flex cuts often thins the sound of the keyboards, but not with this keyboard, as it has a bright and lively sound signature, and it's also different from, let's say, the AL68, as this doesn't have that super foamed up sound profile. The Velocifire AL65 is a great $99 in-stock keyboard, but it does have some drawbacks. The biggest drawback is the lack of VIA and QMK compatibility. I personally never use it, but I see why it's important for some. There's also the inconsistent legends of the keycaps, which is annoying to look at. And the last drawback is that the volume knob is pretty loose and wobbly. But other than that, the keyboard may have a boring design choice, but I really enjoy typing with this keyboard, and it's definitely this keyboard's biggest strength. So if that is what you're looking for, then definitely check out the Velocifire AL65. Thank you so much for watching this review, and if you enjoyed this video, please drop a like, and if you enjoy my content, please subscribe, and until next time, peace.